What's up, man? All right. Okay,
Something
well, bro.
new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It's just I'm a big comic fan, and I know like everybody on my team ain't really big comic head. So anytime I get to talk comics, I know I can run on for a little minute. So I don't even be want to put that on them, but
That's right.
I know you really heavy on the comics, so uh, definitely wanted to catch this time up with you. As you can see, I comics
I
everywhere.
see it.
So,
I see.
so man, so. Oh, one thing that I have been on lately is like heavy into anime. And
Okay.
Netflix has dropped some bangers. I'm not sure if you have or are you familiar with Castlevania.
Yep. Yep. Nocturne.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now do you think that it's better or on par with the first drop of Castlevania?
Uh, I'm gonna say gotta wait. This I gotta wait the season two. Reason I say that
Okay.
is because Richter is trash. Richter is like he ain't
Actually
even.
he is. Yeah, yeah. He
He. And I'm talking
yeah,
about from the games. I'm talking about in the whole Castlevania. He
right,
like everybody say
right,
that was a
right, right.
slept on game, but ain't nobody checking for Richter. So I just gotta see, especially the way it ended. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Hmm.
see because
I
Alucard showing
mean,
up.
yeah, that's what I
You
and
know,
he looks a lot more smooth than he did
yeah,
in the original
in the original.
one. Yeah. So I would say the same. I would say the same. What's up, Shay? What's
But it
going
wasn't
on?
what up, what up. It wasn't bad though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a bad take on it. I like the story.
Agreed.
Um,
Agreed. I think the animation got better.
yeah, you can tell.
Like it's a lot more fluent.
More fluid. The lines are harder. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? It doesn't. It looks good. It
Yeah,
really looks good. I like the Netflix is jumping into the anime game. And let me
absolutely.
ask you this:
Hmm.
what's anime, right? Because I used to have this question. I grew up on anime, but not the way these kids grew up. You know what I'm saying? These kids
Gotcha.
today, it's anime. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
a lot of people think that because I look at anime like hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
yeah, hip hop started. You know what I'm saying? New York, Bronx, all this, that, and the third, and then it spread out. That
Right,
don't make, what I'm saying? What Outkast does is hip hop. What Master P did, what Snoop, you know what I'm saying? That's still hip hop.
right, right,
So when I forgot what came. Oh, it was Superman, right?
right,
When this last Superman cartoon, anime, whatever you want to call it, came out,
right.
people didn't want to classify it as anime. I said, why is that not anime? Oh, well, it's
Okay.
not Japanese. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
that
yeah,
ain't got
yeah,
shit to
yeah.
do with it.
They don't respect like Avatar had to do like so many numbers just for it to get respected, and it still
Mm-hmm.
gets slack. But it's
Yeah.
like it's a hard down like solid anime, and I
Right.
think what happens is a lot of people like they view it like I don't know, coming from somebody who grew up on like Dragon Ball Z, Gundam Wing, Cowboy
Mm-hmm.
Bebop, like you know, of course everybody's favorite Inuyasha because I don't know what it is. You ask anybody, boy, they love some
Yeah.
Inuyasha. But no, like I'm really digging like these Netflix like animes, and like Castlevania was one that just kind of like blew it out the water. I'm just like,
Yeah.
they really like going after the lore and everything. So for me, like I'm a big fight scene guy. Like when it
Yeah.
comes to anime, so because you already know those Dragon Ball Z fight scenes where they just
The
going
Dragon Ball.
faster than the.
Yeah, man.
So it's
Yeah,
like
and they last 3, 4 episodes worth of fight.
right, 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 right. So it was like when Castlevania came, I was like, dang, okay. And then Nocturne took it up a little level because like the first episode they jump out the gate with it.
Oh yeah, out the gate. They
Yeah,
did jump out
yeah,
the gate.
they jump out the
Yeah.
gate with it. So it was just like like shows like that, like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is another one
Mm-hmm.
that has just fluid fight scenes.
Yep.
So for
His
for me,
animation
like
style has gotten better too.
it has, It
Yep.
has. What's the one with my man? God, I can't think of his name right now. Double Swords.
Double swords, double swords.
Zooey. I think is it a Zooey?
Zooey from which one you talking about? It's a lot of them with double swords. That's why I'm like,
He has the chain swords. He fought
oh,
what's my man name? I think it's a Zooey. I believe it's a Zooey.
I gotta look that up now. Hold on.
I believe it's a Zooey. I don't want to. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it's a Zooey.
Yeah, that's him. The
Okay.
ninja.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
ninja. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. My man flows with it.
Nah,
But
he was clean with it. I
mhm.
just hate that the way they did him at the end of, you know what I'm saying, at the end of that
Well, they gonna do according to the manga. They gonna do a lot of people.
yeah,
They gonna get them up out of there.
yeah, yeah.
But no, like because like you know, like all over Twitter's timeline now, everybody's talking about Castlevania, man, and I just you know what I love? They have solid black characters,
Nah,
like
and they
because
keep
you because you
they keep that going. Yeah.
because you had Isaac from the first. Isaac was
Yep,
probably
Isaac.
sheesh,
Isaac got on my
he's
nerves, man. He was beast mode, but he got on my nerves. He got especially that last season.
uh-huh.
Um, he really turned it up a notch that last season. But the way he
He
was
did
like,
flip flopping.
yeah, I didn't like that. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? If you
yeah.
down with Dracula, you not, cuz come on,
Yeah,
man. Let's,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. He was definitely like, yeah, I'm about, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really know how I'm
Mhm.
feeling about Dracula right now. Like, he had his time, but
But
it is what it is.
nah, they keep some black characters. I what her name? What was it? Annette in this one?
Annette
And
is solid.
yeah, Annette.
I'm mad
Um,
how they did my man though. Like
What is his name? Edward.
I
Edward.
think it's Edward. Edward is Edward or something like that.
Edward. Yeah,
Edward.
yeah.
Yeah,
Turned
yeah.
him
But
into the straight up, and then he just started singing and shit. Like I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
no.
yeah. I'm like, hey Maxwell. He's out here being Maxwell.
They did.
Nah, but nah, Richter is definitely they're gonna have to get somebody solid to
Yeah,
back him
because
up.
I don't, for the most part, he never really had no formal training
Right.
uh, like Trevor. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even with his what was that? His Youst when his granddaddy showed up.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah. I want to see how they're
hopefully,
gonna connect it. I want to see
yeah,
how they're gonna
I
connect the
want to see
two.
how that happen. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
I
saying?
want to see how they're gonna connect the two.
Because we ain't even got the Simon yet.
No, no, it's gonna be something. And then,
Yeah,
like I said, I really want to see because Alucard look like he done got an upgrade, so I want to see
yeah.
what he on right now. So we're gonna
They,
see. We're gonna see.
and they did. Alucard just wanted to just kick it in the castle. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Get with the boy and the girl and have orgies and kick it, man. And they turned on my man. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just trying
Yeah,
to hang out.
yeah, oh, yeah. That was. I was like, y'all going there? Okay, got you.
They went
Yeah, okay, got you. That's
they
okay.
went there. Tied
Yeah,
my man's up. He was like,
yeah,
nah, man.
yeah. He said, yeah, y'all gotta go. I'm sorry. Everybody gotta die. That's
Man,
it.
Alucard.
So, Big Marvel, big
Yep.
boss.
Yep.
Um, what's up? What's up, man?
Steezer,
Um,
what up?
yeah, Big Marvel.
Let's go. Let's jump into it.
I don't really know where they're.
We're talking comics or MC. What we're doing?
We talking MCU
Comics.
right now
MC.
because
Okay,
we're
MCU.
gonna we're
Okay.
gonna talk MCU first, and then we'll jump into the comics. We're gonna say
All right.
MCU first because there's no clear direction on what Marvel is doing right
It's been like that for a while. I think because I know where you're going. So
now.
we'll just jump right into it and just
Hmm.
jump into the deep end. I think with them canceling everything, You know what I'm saying? Daredevil getting the whole revamp. Like, you got to think how much money they done already spent.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Wonder Man.
Wonder Man.
Yeah, that's because he's black. It's Wonder Man. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why they even doing it.
Ain't nobody trying to
Um,
watch that.
I don't think Echo gonna see the light of day. I don't think Ironheart's gonna come out.
But
You know what I'm saying?
who was asking for Echo though?
No, who was asking for Iron? Who was asking for any of this shit? Nobody
Nah,
asked for Wonder Man.
no,
Like,
no.
who was asking for? And I think Kevin Feige. I put all the blame on him, even though a lot of people say he didn't have the power when Chapek was in charge and all that other good stuff. I call bullshit on that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I call bullshit. But I think he looked. They say when it came to the Daredevil, he looked at that shit was like, oh, whoa, we can't put this shit out. That's the rumor going around. Like, hold on,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit is
yeah,
trash. Hold on,
yeah. Yeah,
my
it was
name
like,
can't go on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
nah. This all you
Yeah.
got?
So
This
I
story?
think he looked at that and started looking at other stuff like, oh no, we fucked up in all these areas. A lot of people also say he looked at, She-Hulk was like the final straw. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. There's no direction because they don't hire comic book fans.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Even
but you also have comic book writers you can hire. There's people around that are still writing.
right. Well,
And,
but though a lot of the writers that they have under their belt over at with Marvel and everything right now, they don't know what the fuck going on because we can go right into the comic book side of things. They don't know what's going on.
No,
they're not doing things for the reader or the fan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times
it's
they
the
do this
average moviegoer. That's
average
what they want.
moviegoer or just to make a headline, whether it be political or social. You know what I'm saying? Just to make a headline, and they think that that's what's keeping, or that will keep whatever that book is afloat.
Right.
Shout out to the homie Chillmonger. He put out, I think it was last night, he put a video out about if they canceled this Black Panther run that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And cancel it to put Shuri into it. And he was like, it'd be bullshit. He was like, he'll just boycott the whole situation because.
But how are you gonna take a side character, which she and elevate her because of the mantle of Black Panther, and then you turn around and you lose out on the character that everybody can't like. So you losing history. You definitely gonna be losing history because it's like, if you really think about it, none, like, everybody that's been secondary that they tried to make a mainstream person
Never work.
is not gonna work. You're gonna get the same thing with Black Captain America. You're gonna get the same thing. If they would have ever did like a, a War Machine movie,
right?
It's just, so what ends up happening is you lose characters. Like Falcon is an original character.
Yep.
So why
Dope
wouldn't
one too.
you enhance? But this is the thing. So Marvel has already seen these things fail.
Yep.
Black Falcon failed in comics.
Yep. They brought him back again.
Carol
I don't know why.
Danvers failed in comics, but we gonna put a movie out. Okay, got you. But it's so, and me and Dre had kind of went back and forth about this because a lot of people loved like Ant-Man and the Wasp. A lot of people loved Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think outside of the Rocket story, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is trash. Because you took arguably one of the most powerful superheroes and made him a joke.
Who you talking about? Who? You talking
Adam
about
Warlock.
Adam Warlock? Yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't like that aspect of it neither. If anything, that would be if you talk about a fatal flaw, that would be the fatal flaw. But you know what I'm saying?
But there's no power ranking. There is no power rankings in the MCU.
No.
You don't have.
Well, either if you on the scale, you talking about character wise, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's either Carol Danvers, War Machine. Like there's no in between. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no or let me say Hawkeye. You know what I'm saying? It's like the most powerful. And now shit, with them introducing the scroll, you know what I'm saying, the super
Mm-hmm.
scroll.
You're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit is just bad.
that's just
Shit is
because
just bad, man.
well,
And it's
because
disappointing.
you took Hulk and made him. I don't know what he is now.
Yeah, what is, you know what I'm saying? What is hope?
Because
I don't know.
you messed up because you messed up the World War Hulk thing.
Situation, yeah.
You killed
See,
that.
this to me goes back to the fans and the writer situation. I was telling Dre, I was like, to me, instead of them jumping into the multiverse situation, which dilutes and
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, dilutes the story just real crazy. They had already had the Collector and Grandmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they should have, to me, should have did Contest of Champions, something like that.
Yep.
So, like you said, to gauge a power level, to see, you know what I'm saying, you can introduce some throwaway characters that, you know what I'm saying, one and done's in that aspect, you know what I'm saying, just to see if something would work. To me, it
Yep.
would have been easier to do that, even on a streaming level, right? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It would have
Right.
been easier to do that. And I think the kids already knew about the Contest of Champions. It was in the Avengers cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's already on the mobile game, which is, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people is playing or were playing that Contest of Champions game. So I think it would have been just way easier to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of trying to hit us with the multiverse and all of these things like that. And quit diluting
That's facts.
the overall story.
Right.
She-Hulk we didn't need She-Hulk, and I like I didn't like the show, but I like
Right.
She-Hulk as a character.
Right.
We didn't
Right.
need
Right.
She-Hulk.
Right.
Hell, we didn't even need black Captain America
At all.
and Bucky.
No.
We didn't need that.
Nobody was asking for that.
If they wanted doing
Well.
the
Well, I mean, they turned Natasha into a super soldier.
did they?
She
Well,
was a
I
regular.
mean, they did. Yeah, she
I'm
was
just
doing
saying,
shit, but
like she
yeah, yeah, yeah,
fell out
yeah,
of
yeah.
a plane and all this stuff,
But
and I'm
see, I
just
would
like,
have, which she, and you know, in the comics, she is though, right? In the comics,
nah, well,
she is.
she's just a spy. So
No.
they don't hint at it. It's just like they didn't hint at. So Nick Fury is supposed to be a super soldier,
He should,
but
right? He's
they
supposed to
didn't
be with
hint
the
at it.
Infinity Formula,
Right.
right? That's what she got a deviation of the Infinity Formula
Okay.
in the comics. Yeah, she's old. Natasha is old
Mm-hmm.
in the comics. You know what I'm saying? She old as shit. So her, Nick Fury, you know, Captain America, and then I guess you want to add Bucky. Those would be the quintessential super soldiers. I ain't even
Yeah.
gonna include Wolverine. He a mutant. You know, it's a whole
Yeah.
nother
That's the
situation with him.
thing
But
with the
those
X
would
gene.
be the super soldiers when it came to the comics, in my eyes, anyway. So,
But it's even with like certain things of just regular storylines that you just miss out on.
mhm,
So they did Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, right?
right,
Cool, got you. So you got Reed Richards, which means you got Franklin Richards.
right. No,
How you gonna do Franklin
no.
Richards?
Franklin got to stay on the sideline. It's some characters that I don't mind staying on the sideline. Um, you know, just OP. You know, Franklin is just OP. You know, how would you even write him into the story to where he fits? He don't even fit in the comics
You
for the
can't.
most part.
He's too OP.
He too OP. You know what I'm saying? In the comics, it's
How are
got to be
you how are you Galactus's hero? Like
right. You know what
like
I'm
you
saying? Like
yeah. I
it's
mean how
so
you well you yeah, Galactus is
Galactus
your
is
hero.
his hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
I said, man.
it's too much for. I mean, they can introduce him. You know what I'm saying, and have him around. You know what I'm saying, to show him just, you know, his powers. You know, playing with it a little bit, but as far as trying to develop, I wouldn't even try to develop him as a character on the. You know what I'm saying?
So coming to that,
Mm-hmm.
Secret Wars.
Right.
How are you gonna do Secret Wars?
They
Because
don't even know how they're going.
are you gonna do God King Doom?
They, I would. I mean, but
But
they've messed up. Even to me, who was I? I was having this conversation. I don't even know how they get into Secret Wars. I know a lot of people talking about incursion, but I'm watching Loki. I'm like, look like there ain't no goddamn incursions because they cutting off all. Because for one thing, a timeline or a branch, like the whole variant shit, that shit is just hella confusing and it makes no sense, right? In my eyes, it don't, because a variant is the same person who just made a different decision. That's what I look at as a variant. You know what I'm saying? A variant, like I was telling Dre, you know what I'm saying? Like, there shouldn't be a white blue somewhere running around. Not in this timeline. Right? Now, a different universe might be a white blue. You know what I'm saying? But not in
But
this.
they don't know how to explain it. They haven't explained the way
They
that
haven't
time works
explained
in
that.
Marvel.
They're saying that if Rashad slapped the shit out of Blue and he wasn't supposed to, he's a variant now, right? Because he didn't do what he was supposed to do on that timeline, which makes a new timeline, and that timeline becomes a whole new universe. I'm like, that ain't right. That ain't how it works.
That's too much. That's too much.
That's how it works.
Because you don't have that many units. So when they did do different universes in Marvel, it was never a thing where, oh, you have 73,000 different Earths. No, you had like maybe 20. And then like that's when the incursion started happening. Everybody was close together so they can figure out how to fix it. And the reason why the incursion started happening was because of Doctor Doom. Which you haven't introduced. You have no way of introducing. Like, it's certain people that you never gonna be able to introduce because they too OP. Doctor Doom gonna be too OP.
Not if they start him base level. So if you start him if you first were introduced to Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, things like that, just being mystical, dabbling in the mystics and technology and trying to put that all together, you can use Doctor Doom in that and gradually build him up, him seeking power, him trying, because Doctor Doom he that dude. I want power. I want to be the most, you know what I'm saying?
I would say to me the best villain, like across like anything.
Yeah, he hands down, he 1A, 1B. I would see right along with the Joker. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can see that.
As far as because the Joker is a bad motherfucker.
Just legendary characters.
Just legendary. Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker, man. But I
just love the way Jonathan Hickman writes Doctor Doom. It's
he understand that. You know what I'm saying? He understands looking for power, the nuance of it. Doctor Doom is cocky, but only when needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, he's just trying to bring you on his side. Like, he just wants you to see it my way. Like,
he just want the best for Latveria, man.
Right.
As long as
like,
it's three places you don't go in the Marvel universe. You don't go to Latveria. You don't go to Wakanda. And you don't go to Atlantis. One of the three places you getting taken out.
No, you do not. You do not.
You getting taken out.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Those three places are off limits. Off limits.
Right.
But I can, they can do that.
Hickman is definitely
Magneto, Doctor Doom. Let me see another. What would be another villain? Apocalypse.
So do you think they should do a version of House of M?
No. Reason being because we don't even know what a mutant is, what the X-Men are. We don't know none of that. So I wouldn't even try to touch. I wouldn't touch no X-Men story right now. I would just come out with the X-Men and let you know what I'm saying.
Just be like, oh, they was here the whole time.
Yeah, like I wouldn't try to recreate nothing because we don't even. Marvel has been trucking along. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on fire or not, it's been trucking along. No X-Men. We need to first figure out how to get them into the world before we can just tell us. You know what I'm saying? Do House of M.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was saying House of M to introduce them. So
to introduce, and that's what I was gonna say. A lot of people think that would be the best way to introduce them, but you got to think it still would be fake. You know what I'm saying? If Wanda if she did what she did, that was because the whole what was the dope part about House of M was the only person who knew the shit was fake was Wolverine.
Spider-Man.
Later on, but Wolverine from the jump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Knew the shit was fake. I did like now if they do that, they gotta all get together and be like, hey, we gotta kill this bitch. This bitch gotta go. and Spider-Man need to be the main one because he was like, nah, that bitch got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they,
when he found out what she did,
they oh, like, oh
he was
nah,
hurt. Oh, he
he
was
said off
hurt.
with that bitch
Oh,
head.
you
She
gotta
got to
go.
go.
You gotta go.
That bitch
You gotta
dangerous.
go.
Get her out of here. So I would like to see them do it. If they're gonna do it, do it. You know what I'm saying? Put some. The thing is, ain't no stakes in the MCU.
It's none.
Nothing. No stakes.
But you don't. But you don't. What you going against? What are you building towards?
That's why there's no stake, because you haven't, for that first. You know what I'm saying, when they introduced Iron Man, we got Iron Man, Captain America, Thor. Came back with Iron Man again. Thor again. Then they did Captain America. Well, no, then they did Avengers. Captain America. Is it Iron Man? Either way, we was leading to, and we saw what we, you know what I'm saying? Once Thanos showed up with the purple face, I have to do it myself type shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see what we're getting at. Even though I think Thanos might have been introduced too early.
You know why? Because you had Adam Warlock on the shelf.
Right.
You had Adam Warlock on the shelf.
I think they could have, Doom could have, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some other villains could have showed up. You know what I'm saying? They write villains bad in the MCU anyway. They one and done them, get them out of the way.
For me, like, I still got a problem with Killmonger. I'm not even gonna lie to
you. I'm with you.
It made it too. So what happens is Marvel tends to humanize characters that shouldn't be humanized.
Right.
Tony Stark, get it. T'Challa, do you really know who T'Challa is?
We never got that chance. We never got the chance.
It's the thing. You saw a glimpse of it in Civil War.
Right.
He coming for what he is.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be there. Now, I will say they did get the part right, because for some reason Killmonger just was beating T'Challa butt in the comics for some reason. I don't know. He just was watching.
He got his number, man. He got his number.
Was watching this man. But
he got a T'Challa voodoo doll. He just be whooping his ass or something.
Oh, you can't beat this man. It's or something. But
at least pinch the beach.
Yeah, but you never got that sense of T'Challa's intelligence. You never got the sense of his battle skills. You never got the sense that this man knew all kind of karate and all kind of things.
Because we never got the chance to go down that road, and they were so quick to throw Shuri in his place, not even understanding Shuri is I want to say she's the Robin, but she ain't even the Robin to his Batman. She only been around what is it going on about 12 years? You know, she's a new character.
The Knights run, right?
Right, which 09? I think I want to say 09. So
somewhere around that. Yeah, somewhere around that.
And you know what I'm saying?
When they introduced Shuri, she was
and Shuri ain't no punk.
Right.
Like, y'all got Shuri up here being she's smart, but that she want to kick ass and take names later. You know what I'm saying?
She been trying to be the Black Panther since she knew what was going on with T'Challa.
Right.
But it was like, I feel like that's what I mean when I say, like, people who write in these movies, like Ryan Coogler didn't know anything about the Black Panther franchise.
Right. He straight lied to us, man.
Like, bro, you just wanted to write a movie about a kid from Compton, wherever it was. You didn't Oakland, Compton, somewhere.
Yeah. But that's what he wanted to do.
But that's all you wanted to write. Like, you didn't really want to write a story about T'Challa. Like, and then you threw in Malice.
Right.
Nakia?
No, Nakia, not Malice. Yeah. Threw Nakia in as the love interest for T'Challa and as a good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is, I don't know if that was his doing, Nate Moore's doing, but they didn't know. This was just that they went through the IP. They was like, hey, what Black character can we pull to try to bring in? Right. Black Panther is a part of the Avengers. That's what they did. Oh, Black Panther is a part of the Avengers. Okay, let's use him. So all they Wikipedia him real quick, skimmed over some shit and said, okay, let's do it. And that's what they did.
Then realized the kid was a whole stalk out here. He ain't want no parts of it.
He trying to mush her face every chance he get. Bitch, get off me. What is you doing? Why you here? Who let her into the royal? You know what I'm saying?
Because
Like,
he had to have a love interest for some reason. I don't know. It
I
just
don't think
couldn't.
he. I think I don't think he should have had a love interest.
No,
He needed what he needed was female interaction. He didn't need a love interest.
but he has them.
He
See, this is
does.
what
I'm just
happened.
saying
So
for this.
with
Go
the
ahead. Go ahead.
Dora Milaje, you
Right.
know,
That's his.
that's his wives
Right.
as
Or
well as his protectors.
mm-hmm.
But they did this whole thing with Kabi and
Right.
I was just like,
They didn't.
that's not
But
right.
see, that's society. That's the we don't want to show such and such in a bad. To me, I'm like when you got a culture,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Show the culture. What the
Right.
good, bad, or indifferent. If that's the culture, show the culture.
Right.
I thought that's what inclusive, you know what I'm saying? Being inclusive is about.
Right.
I don't have to like your culture. I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Some shit I might agree with, some shit I might disagree with.
That's
But
why
it's your
anime
culture.
is winning. That's why
That's exactly why it's winning.
anime is kicking comics butt. And the reason why is they sticking as close to the manga as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Comic books is like, well, you know, whatever. Here we go.
They too socially I don't even
They definitely did.
yeah, they did.
Even the Kenya part.
Yeah.
I said, boy, y'all are trash.
Yeah, they're too socially trying to present
Mm-hmm.
something that doesn't need to be presented. If you understand what I'm saying, like I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to use the W word because I don't even think that that's what it is.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's just
no, it's really what it really is not understanding the reason why comics exist.
right,
And it's to take you away from real world situations and put you into a place, a
right.
fantasy world or something.
Fantasy world,
And for some reason, we just keep going back to these human characteristics and human problems that they're dealing with, which is why at some point, DC and Marvel gonna be bankrupt. They're gonna go back to the days where they had to look for that Iron Man to get they thing started back up.
they gotta
Because
because I'm with you. They gotta get away from Marvel. Should have stayed because I know it was bought by Disney, whatever. But as far on the comic side, it should have stayed damn near independent. You know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? When you got money, you know what I'm saying. Disney don't care about Marvel comics making money.
they
I
care
don't think
about
so.
Disney making.
They care about right. They care about the MCU is $1 billion franchise, but Marvel
Mm-hmm,
Comics isn't. You know what I'm
no,
saying? But it could. I don't think it could be $1 billion, but it could still elevate your movies. You know what I'm saying? It could
right.
be the vehicle. It could be the advertising for your. You know what I'm saying for your
Mm-hmm.
movies. That's what manga is.
Because what's gonna
They
happen when comic book fans stop going to see your movies?
that shit's gonna die. That's what's happening now. Well, that's not what's happening now. The casual fan has left now.
Mm-hmm.
Casual fan is gone.
Because they
And they
tired
don't
of seeing
understand that.
it.
Yeah.
They tired of
They don't
seeing it.
understand that you lost the casual fan
Yeah,
because he wasn't ever your fan to begin with.
yeah. So now you're losing the comic fan and the casual
Now, right.
fan, and you just getting whatever they come to.
Yep.
Like some people gonna go see it just because it's there. But like when you got that person that just like, I ain't paying $20 for this movie. It's the same one I just seen, and that was the issue that I had with Blue Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
It was a thing of, man, I saw this already in multiple films.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a trope that's not going anywhere though. The Spider-Man trope.
yeah,
That's what I call it. It's not going nowhere. And I mean, that's kind of really the only way you can establish a teenage on
mm-hmm,
the cusp of being an adult character. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm,
what problems would a teenager have? Or, you know what I'm saying, somebody in college or you know what I'm saying, in that age range, what problems would they have? Majority of kids that in that age bracket would have those problems. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm trying to do this for my family. You can look, you know what I'm saying? I always looked at Peter Parker as the black kid who was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to, he
mm-hmm,
was poor, you know what
mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Single moms, and even though it was his auntie, still was a single
Yeah,
moms, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Smart, most, you know what I'm saying? But was hiding his, you know what I'm saying? He was hiding his smartness for the most part because he wanted to kick it with Flash. He wanted MJ or you know what I'm saying? He wanted all of these things that only the cool kids could have. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Once he got the spider powers, he became the cool kid, but he couldn't damn show anybody that he was the
Yeah,
cool kid.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I think that's what make Peter, and it's not just about racial issues because Peter Parker crosses racial lines. But I looked at him as like, nah, Pete from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Pete from motherfucking round the block somewhere. And I'm pretty sure the poor white dudes see Peter, see themselves in Peter Parker too.
Right.
So
Right.
Blue Beetle with the Hispanic culture and stuff, I thought it was a good film. I do get what you're saying as far as this has been, it's just a retread. But how do I do this?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to like it. I wanted to like it more than it. I just felt like I saw it already. So I was like, it's cool. Like, I mean, I grew up watching the Blue Beetle cartoon, so
Right.
So it's like, all right, I guess. Yeah,
My thing, DC is, where does this? You know what I'm saying? All of those movies are gonna flop until probably even James Gunn shit is
I
gonna. You
don't
know what I'm
know.
saying?
I think even with James Gunn,
Well,
man.
that's what I'm saying. I think because they haven't built upon anything. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people talking about the Snyderverse shit and everything that he did, but he had a direction that at least if you go back and you watch that shit, he was trying to get to. And none of his movies flopped. They might didn't make the money that Marvel was making, but they didn't flop.
I guess I guess you can Batman vs Superman flop.
No, it did not.
It didn't make
Batman vs
as much
Superman
money.
made $700-something million. It did not flop. See, and that's the thing. Marvel, my thing is going forward right now. Quit making $200 million movies. Stop.
That's facts.
Stop doing that.
They did try the MCU mirror in the comics. They that's what the Ultimate Universe was. And if you read New Avengers versus Avengers, it didn't work too well for the for the Ultimate Universe. The only one that made it out was Miles.
Yep.
The only one that made it out was Miles.
New releases of older comic. Yeah, I mean it makes people go back issues and things like that. Well, I think it used to. I don't know. I know a lot of comic shops are saying that the only thing they're really selling is back issues and shit like that. But
I mean they had two. So I would say, I don't know if you've read The King in Black.
Yeah.
When that came out, that dropped. That was pretty fire.
No, they got some stuff. It's some gems that come out. I see a lot of people be talking shit about the X-Men. I think a lot of that this Krakoa, I think it kept me engaged. You know what I'm saying? Every book wasn't fired. Let me not, you know what I'm saying? Every book was not fired, but I know if you're an X-Men head, like old school X-Men, you're like, this ain't my X-Men. I get it, but I like what Hickman started. They got away from what Hickman was doing, but just the basis of that, you know what I'm saying? I like the way that they elevated Storm to her proper, you know what I'm saying, spot.
Keep Brian Michael Bendis where he at DC.
Yeah, keep him way over there.
That fair guy. His disjointed comics. You like, that's not what you said in the last one.
Nah, when Bendis was dope with the Ultimate shit, and then he turned Iceman gay. Like, I don't look, man. Bendis is on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do whatever. I don't care.
Just gonna do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But nah, I like the King in Black. Like I said, I like the Krakoa shit. That Eternal shit. I don't know what the fuck was going on with that shit. That shit was weird. It just didn't make. It had no stakes. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
no. That's another thing. So speaking of the Eternals movie, the Eternals movie.
Right. I don't know. I don't know.
So you just got this Celestials is.
That's
nobody see it.
That's the shit that I think that's the point where everybody probably jumped off the bus.
I just
right, not because the Eternals was necessarily a good movie or a bad movie. It's just like, okay, so you left us with the whole world just seeing this big gigantic ass face space monster or whatever you want to call it in the sky, saying, hey, I'm gonna be back to fucking destroy y'all asses if y'all don't do right. It's a big ass you know what I'm saying, his homeboy hanging out, coming out of the ocean. Ain't nobody said shit really about that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
and you've had how? Excuse me. You had how many movies since then? Plus a TV show.
plus a TV show. Ain't nobody addressed that shit.
No, nobody said
Nothing.
anything. Cool, got you. Whatever.
Shield
Like
ain't said nothing.
Shang-Chi. What does that connect to?
Nothing. It's this multiverse shit, man. I think every movie we watched had nothing, you know what I'm saying? Had everything and nothing to do with what's going on. The reason
But
I say that is
you done 2 multiverse movies and they don't even connect.
and they don't. And I think if they're smart, they'll figure out a way to show that. If you get what I'm saying? Like
I guess.
Shang-Chi operated on his own. That shit it ain't even here no more because that's if you know watching Loki this last episode, they pruned how many fucking different timelines or whatever.
I forgot. I lost count.
So I'm like, okay, we can all the movies that was trash, we can get rid of Black Panther 2, we can get rid of Multiverse of Madness, we can get rid of Shang-Chi.
That didn't connect to nothing either.
We can get rid of all that shit, right? And start anew because according to Loki, those shits got pruned. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I would come up with some kind of way to do that.
That's
I
what
can
you
go
got.
forward.
That's what you got to do. I think if they want to save anything, they gotta clear house. They gotta clear house because you've done recently. Let me see. So because when did when did when did Eternals come out?
Was it 2020?
It was
Right. It was the beginning of COVID, right? It was after Black Widow.
It
I
had
want
to
to say
be
2020.
Yeah, it had to be around like 2020. It was 2021.
2021. Okay.
So before that, you had Shang-Chi and you had Black Widow. None of them
Shang-Chi
connect.
was before that.
Shang-Chi was before Eternals.
Shit. Okay. Mm-hmm.
After that, you had No Way Home, which was a multiverse movie.
Right.
You had Doctor Strange in the Multiverse, which was a multiverse movie.
Mm-hmm.
You had Thor: Love and Thunder,
Yep.
Wakanda Forever,
Yep.
Ant-Man and the Quantumania, and then you had Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
And none of those movies really can. Multiverse of Madness connected to WandaVision, which really don't connect in that. Other than Wanda and Strange being in the Avengers, Eternals was just a one-off movie. If they want to do something with it, they can. If not,
I guess Thor: Love and Thunder connected to Guardians of the Galaxy, but that was all right.
Right, but you know, they just nobody was whoever was supposed to be steering the ship. That motherfucker,
they just
jumped
let
off.
Go.
Yeah,
they closed their eyes.
Swam the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we just gonna go with it.
Whoever was steering that shit had nothing to do with nothing has anything to do with. I know Falcon and the Winter Soldier supposed to go into Captain America. What it is, New Avenger or whatever the fuck, avenging
some
whatever
world,
the fuck shit,
some world thing, I don't know, man.
Whatever the fuck that shit is, which is not gonna be good.
What is it gonna be about?
I don't know, man.
Please,
I really don't.
If they're gonna make it a race thing, and I don't want to see that.
Yep, it is.
I don't want to see it. Because they tried it in the comics and it was stupid.
It's a way to do race. You got to think.
Yeah.
Who was I was having a conversation with this about this too. You got superheroes, aliens, you got all this type of shit, and people, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think people would be too concerned about race 1000% like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, it's aliens. Shit, ain't no race no more, man. We got to worry about these. Look, bro.
I just saw a purple dude on the TV, bro.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, man.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, dog.
I just saw a purple. It's a dude floating right now with a hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man. It's a green guy just busting through buildings and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill on you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just don't race to me. And you know what I'm saying? That's why
they do it well in comics.
No, they do it well in comics.
like blue not blue Blue
You
Marvel.
could do Blue Marvel. Yeah, Blue Marvel was dope how they did it.
Blue Marvel was dope, even though
How
he ended
they
up
yeah.
even though he ended up with a white girl. That was
Did he end up
yeah, because
after
remember,
Monica?
no, Monica was before. No, Monica was after.
After?
Because Monica was in the Ultimates.
Right.
But when he had his first run, he ended up with the girl that he had the 2 kids with,
Oh, he had the
3
kids
kids.
with. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
They, you know why they did that? That was to show the race don't matter, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no, they did it well though, because they, you know what I'm saying. It was the time period.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a lot of superheroes to begin with anyway.
Right.
Then when they find out that they're, you know what I'm saying, the guy is black, they was like, ah, shit.
They were like, yeah, that's hey.
Why he?
Hey,
Did you know?
Get him up out of here.
Hey, make him retire. Hey, you,
hey,
hey,
cuz you got to quit. We don't need you. We don't need you to
right.
save
You know what
nobody.
I'm saying? So
And
that,
that's a perfect example of original character that was written
mhm,
in the new stuff. Because
right.
when they wrote him, he was written to be before T'Challa, so he was
Mhm.
technically the first black
Black
superhero,
superhero
but not in comics
in
wise.
comics, right? Not
Um,
time wise, but time
yeah,
wise in the comics. Yeah,
time
yeah,
wise in the comics, yeah.
yeah.
But it was a perfect example of like you're able to write black characters without giving them somebody else's mantle or
But I mean, but they've been. The thing is, and I mean, and we did. We've discussed it on my show before, man. You have original character. Flesh out Luke Cage. Flesh him
mm-hmm,
out.
mm-hmm, yeah,
It's you know what he got going on, because what he has going on right now with the whole mayor thing.
mm-hmm,
Lean into that shit.
mm-hmm.
Put, you know what I'm saying? Lean into it. That's a whole. Do you know how many facets, how many storytelling facets you can do with just him being the mayor alone? Him saying, "Well, shit, I can go out here and just whoop everybody's ass if I wanted to, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't because I'm the fucking mayor." You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like flesh these. You didn't have to turn Falcon into Captain America to flesh him
You
out.
didn't. You didn't.
Flesh him out.
It didn't work in the comics. It's shown that nobody wants to see that.
Right.
The only
And
reason Miles Morales is surviving is because they call him Miles Morales.
Miles Morales. Yeah.
They don't
I
know.
got it to,
That's the only
man. I
reason
got
why.
it to it on Twitter about that. I was like, it was like, nah, he a black Spider-Man. I was like, but do you want him to be the black Spider-Man, or do you want him to be Miles Morales?
He's Miles Morales. Leave him as Miles
They don't,
Morales.
you know what I'm saying? They don't even, I said it's so bad. I was like, let me show you how disrespectful it is. It's Miles Morales and Spider-Man in small lettering. You
Mm-hmm.
call him Miles. You don't call him Spider-Man because he's
Mm-hmm.
not fucking Spider-Man.
He's not Spider-Man.
I was like, if
And I think that's
anything,
the only reason why it works. It's the
it is
only reason.
because he has his own name. The
Right.
bad thing is he don't have his own name. You know what I'm saying? That's the bad thing. He don't have his own name. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's I think it's across the board. Like you got characters that you can pull from both sides and just make quality movies about. Like, like like Blue Marvel is not a character that a lot of people know. And
Right.
but he's a character that everybody should know.
Should know.
Like
Yep.
if you're looking for Superman in Marvel Comics, it is Blue Marvel.
It's Blue Marvel.
Like
Yep. It ain't Century.
it,
I
yeah.
mean, I guess it could be Hyperion, depending on which Hyperion you going with, because
Not
that's
not the one that went against Worldbreaker, boy.
nah, that ain't. But no, he would be that to me. I'm with you. That's Marvel's Superman equivalent right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you really want to see Black Superman, go. If you can find it, go pick up a Blue Marvel comic.
Yeah.
It's honestly is one. It's really a dope story.
Yeah.
Like you still have like writers that have, and it was a black writer for it. So that's what made it really dope because you
Yeah.
have
He that's the dude who did Underworld. He created
right,
Underworld.
right.
Yep.
Because I'm not a big Ta-Nehisi Coates fan. I'm sorry, it just don't work for me. I mean the intergalactic Imperial World of Wakanda, whatever that was.
That was
I got
confusing.
him. I
That
got
was
the comics,
confusing
but
when how it started. I was like, wait, how the fuck do we end up in space? What's
Yeah,
going on?
like,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
huh?
we just went from
What is
the last
this?
comic I read, T'Challa was on the event. What was he doing?
Like,
I think what was going on was King and Black going on at the time?
no, it was because it was 20, it was
18,
Avengers, New Avengers.
19?
So they were getting ready to go. It was right after all new, all different Marvel, I think.
Right. What was going on? I can't even remember. Oh, nope, that wasn't it.
Yeah, I think it was all new, all different Marvel.
Oh, I know what was going on. It was Hydra Cap and all that shit.
Okay, yeah.
All that was going on. So I'm like, we seeing T'Challa here. The fuck is this space
Nah,
shit? What is
he in space,
what
cuz.
is you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on?
He
So
in space.
I read like the first 2 issues. I didn't go back until like the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I was like, Coach just trying to
Because
push M'Baku in
yeah,
it, and you know what I'm
M'Baku
saying? I
was
was like,
was lead. I was like,
what's going on?
this
He
is
didn't, you
different.
know what I'm saying? T'Challa didn't have a memory of who he was, and you got Killmonger with the symbiote shit.
Yeah,
Now, what
it was.
is
I was like, this is
what is this?
this
The
is
elsewhere? Is this a what if? What is this?
this is Fast and the Furious.
That's
We
what it
in
was.
space,
Fast and Furious. It just,
but
I
it
don't know,
just
man. I did not like that. I did not like
it was. I really. I
Storm
mean,
showed up some type of way. Like what?
yeah, it was a lot going on. I do want to say that I like the way that the Black Panther comics like worked Storm in because she had more to do.
Yeah, but sometimes it feels forced. That intergalactic
The
situation was forced.
yeah. I
That
like
was
the way
forced.
I like the way they did her in the Knights run though.
Yeah.
Where
Hmm.
she was because
Her being the queen,
them
her
people ain't
actually,
like them people ain't like her.
then they ain't like her. Y'all gonna say like you a foreigner, dog, because
Yeah, cause
um,
I don't know who you think you is, but
they don't like Kenyans or something like that.
I think it's just
Wasn't it known?
outsiders. I think it's just
Was it just
outsiders.
outsiders?
I think it's just outsiders. I don't know. It could be a Kenyan thing, but
I
I
think it was a
want to say it
Kenyan.
was just outsiders. But no, like they said, yeah, bro. I don't care if you can make whatever you can make, wind,
They didn't.
rain, lightning, cause you get this
Nope.
work.
Shuri didn't like her. I think the Queen Mother was cool with her, but not like down. Like it, they didn't like her. And
Mm-hmm.
then she was, it was like she halfway in, halfway out. You fuck with us, or you fuck with the X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Like what
Yeah,
you doing?
what you doing, cuz?
You know?
And why is this mutant dude up here
Yeah.
trying to mess everything up?
But
If he was able to write a Planet Hulk, which is a great story too. If he was able to write a Planet Hulk, maybe. But yeah, Coach just
no, he missed to me he missed whatever he was aiming at. He just,
yeah,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
overshot it.
Yeah, he overshot.
Yeah,
And I
he
mean, but
just
I'm gonna say this. I know, a lot of people don't fuck with Coach too heavy. I'm gonna give him a salute just because he is, he tries to put
mm-hmm.
some shit together. He doesn't.
It was new. It was new.
Right, it's
It
new,
just didn't work.
and I 1000% think he is a fan of Black Panther. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think he
Well,
1000. Some people just,
they writing is it's not like Bendis where he just was bending stories because it
yeah.
just I don't know where he was going at sometimes. It
Mm-hmm.
just the stories was over here and over there and
Because
that didn't match what was going on over here. I was like, you writing these dog? You don't remember?
I don't what I mean, but you can do that with Wakanda Forever, right? Like y'all did the first movie and act like y'all didn't do the first movie. Y'all just forgot everything that first movie stood for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I'm with you. Did you not write the first movie? Did you not? Hey Bendis, did you not remember what you did on this run, and now you're
Mm-mm.
doing something totally different?
No,
But
they
you got a
didn't.
ghostwriter,
It was the whole you let this man in Wakanda?
right? Yeah.
Listen, and this is the thing. So because you remember at the end of Secret Wars when everything goes down, T'Challa goes down to see Namor before he getting ready to set out the last bomb. And you know what he does with the knife?
Hey,
He said,
stab.
He said, they ain't gonna kill him.
Nope. But I got to get my lick back.
But I want him to feel it
though. He's like, I get my lick back, dog.
He said it ain't gonna kill him. But I want him to feel it.
Yeah,
but it's
man.
just like you didn't have that type of beef.
No, I would love to see that. Yeah. He didn't
two,
really have
two kings.
Yeah.
That don't rock with each other. They tried to. It didn't work.
It's the respect is there, but it's still on site though. That's the thing about it. Especially Shuri and fucking Namor. See, that's what you know what I'm saying? That's the thing that they really couldn't flesh out.
No.
Shuri is fuck Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? Kill all them motherfuckers.
She was more hard down on it than T'Challa was.
They all gotta go.
Because guess who gave him the knife?
Right.
She said, you know where to put this. you know where to put this at.
So that's what I hate that the fans didn't, even the casual fans, y'all didn't get to see how dope of a story that y'all could have gotten with T'Challa, Shuri, and Namor. You know what I'm saying?
And then
Star Wars fans,
Dr. Doom.
Yeah, Dr. Doom. Star Wars fans understand the story of what they want to see. You know, you got the whole, now we got to recast Balin. That nigga dope. I need to see some more of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like Ray Stevenson too, but hey, here goes some people who could take his spot. Yada 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 yada. T'Challa died. They, oh no, Chadwick, we can't. That'll be disrespectful. Why would you want to replace him? It's like, because he ain't here no more. That's why.
But this thing is, he knew how important the character was.
He did.
He wanted the character to keep going. And you have so many other. You got Yaya. You got Damson Idris. You got Trevante Rhodes.
There's a lot of them.
You could just go down a list of people.
There's a lot of them. Or get you a nobody. Get you. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody
you don't have
to
pay crazy. Yeah.
All people want to see is somebody in that suit, bro.
That's it.
And then later on, you're gonna find somebody to do it. You went from Christopher Reeves to what my man was in Superman.
Brandon Roth.
Yeah, and then Brandon you went into Henry Cavill. But somebody gonna have to take that lick. It's just,
or not. Who knows? You know, they might get somebody. He might be the best thing since sliced bread. That's the whole thing. We'll never know because you just X'd him out of the game. You know what I'm saying? Just took the opportunity away before he can even get up there and prove himself. Chadwick wasn't Black Panther until he put the suit on and y'all saw that he was Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? It could be something.
I'm be honest with you. The what's the name brother? The Russo brothers wrote him so much better.
Oh yeah, way better. They understood the assignment.
My man said, "I don't care. My name is Clint. I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm here for hey brother. I'm here for these hands.
Hey, move.
What you got? Move or be moved,
Clint. Yep, move out the way.
Be moved. Right,
and that's what I wanted to see coming. You know what I'm saying? He was too happy-go-lucky, man. He was too trusting. Like, he still don't trust the Avengers.
I was like, do y'all know who T'Challa is?
Yeah, he still don't trust these motherfuckers.
He's Batman. He has a contingency plan for everybody. Yep. This man befriended the Fantastic Four by beating. You know
what I'm saying? Like, nah.
And then was friends with him afterwards. He has a contingency plan for him.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
He spied on the Illuminati by joining them. He didn't want to be in an Illuminati.
Right, he didn't want to be.
He said, oh, y'all starting a group? Okay. I'll be in. Yeah.
I'll be, yep. Just to keep in check.
Who in there? Namor? Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be in this shit because any chance I get, I'm putting hands on Namor.
Reed in there? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Put hands on him too.
Who in there? Tony? Oh, I know all his tech. Okay, got you. Yeah. We got that.
Nah, I don't know, man. Hopefully with this, I don't want to call it like a reboot, but them cleaning house and trying to look at the quality and look at what's going on with the MCU. I hope
they got to restart everything, man.
go get some regular degular comic book fans to come in your writing room, and you know what I'm saying, and toss
just to
ideas
oversee,
around.
just to
Yeah,
oversee,
just to oversee, toss ideas. I would the best. I'm like, why not? You got YouTube. Remember how back in the day when they wanted to kill Jason Todd, right?
Mm-hmm.
They asked the fans. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fans voted. They killed Jason. Like shit, like that. Like ask the fans what they want.
Yeah.
Ask the fans what. It's so easy to get on YouTube and check the temperature of the room.
Yeah. I don't quite think that I don't quite think that they understand that every Marvel story that has been recent has involved T'Challa.
Yeah,
Secret Wars is a T'Challa story.
it's a T'Challa story. Yep.
He's literally one of the smartest people. Reed is intelligent. Reed gonna try to figure out everything. Reed is, the answer to everything. Reed is, Then you got Doctor Doom, who is, really smart, really intelligent, top 5 probably. Tony Stark, not so much. He's more so like tech wise. He knows everything. T'Challa is smart on so many other levels.
Yeah.
Because you have the technology, you have the the combat skills, you have the battle tactician, like you have the actual student.
Right.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like, where were those characteristics when you created this character? Or did you just make a black man and turn him into a king that could fight?
That's it. That's what they did. That's why I call that shit misrepresentation now. Like them just, trying to come up with a black character to appease black people, whether it's a black female, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not doing it. The reasons you're doing it, it's not for me. You're doing it because you're guilty of some shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel guilty because you don't have a black character. If you want to put a black character into a movie, into a cartoon, into a show, whatever, write him correctly. You know what I'm saying? Actually give us a black character, not just a black
with
face who run.
range.
Right, with some range.
Like,
I hate it, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I hated Bishop because we didn't get enough Bishop. So I just thought he was a dude with a Jerry curl, carrying a gun, who just, was wasting fucking for real. Like, just wasting space. The thing is, and he would have some of the dopest posters. Like, who, you know what I'm saying? When they would draw Bishop, them posters would be dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But his story was just horrible. You know what I'm saying? He just was Bishop is trash, man. And he got better over time. I give him that. Over time, they started, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got better over time. But for the longest, you really didn't know what is his power. Oh, he can take energy, but I never see him do that shit. He just shoot the gun. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never really saw Bishop do shit.
Like, I mean, he black. I get it, but I don't get it.
At first, I was like, "Is he even black? He got this Jerry curl. What is going? Like, is he black? What is he?"
And I said that same thing to somebody about what's my man from DC?
Which one? Mr. Terrific?
No.
Icon? Who you talking about? What do you do?
No. Dang. I was about to call him man Cyclops. No. What's my man that All Metal? I'm trying to
Steel?
No.
All Metal.
Cyborg.
Metal. Oh, Cyborg is Cyborg is a product of, what was that, the 70s?
But the amount of power this man has,
he OP.
You didn't put that in the movie.
Because they couldn't.
Because that's
they
not
didn't
what
know.
Cyborg was in Justice League.
I don't think Zack Snyder. Well, let me not say that, because when you watch the his version, you get a little bit more Cyborg. I just think Cyborg is OP. So he is the MacGuffin. You know what I'm saying? He is the MacGuffin. What was the best Cyborg story I saw? It was in the cartoon. Was it Apocalypse? Was it just the League Apocalypse, when all the mother boxes was the Parademon showed up and they was getting all the mother boxes or whatever. I think that was like one of the better Cyborg stories that I saw. Hell, I'll tell you this, man. Fucking what's it called did Cyborg good. Teen Titans Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
They do Cyborg. I know it's kiddie and it's you know what I'm saying.
No, I wouldn't say that because
Jokes.
one of my favorite Batman movies is Lego Batman. That's
Lego Batman. What I'm just saying, as far as because you're not getting.
you get an
Well,
actual
nah, I
story.
guess you getting the actual. Yeah, you are. You getting the actual story. They fleshed them out pretty good. You can understand what Cyborg is about. What's called did them good too. What was the TV show?
The one where Michael B. Jordan played him. So you talking about
No, the group. Well, with Machine Man and why I can't think of it right now. He shouldn't have been in the show. It should have been
I know which
Beast Boy should have been Beast Boy should have been in there, not Cyborg, but I thought they did Cyborg pretty good in that show. I just can't think of the name. Doom, fuck. I can't. It'll come to me. But I thought they did.
They keep trying to push Hal Jordan. And I don't understand why. He's probably the least
because he was
like Green Lantern. I mean, I know he was like the latest one.
No, he
before
was
John Stewart.
He was the longest running one. Hal was the first, as far as.
No, I thought it was what's my man's name?
Who? Not Kyle Renner.
The one that they trying to base it off now. Or they trying to do
Guy Gardner
now. Yeah,
that's Guy Gardner. Nah, Guy Gardner. He was.
Guy Gardner wasn't the first one.
No, Guy Gardner was like the third Green because you had.
I thought Guy Gardner. You had
Hal, John, then Kyle. Hal, John, Guy Gardner, then Kyle Renner showed up. Hal turned bad.
Okay.
Hal turned bad. Fuck, I had to go back and motherfucking reread all that shit. But yeah, it should have. Hal was the pilot. Hal Jordan was the test pilot or whatever who found the dead alien, and that's how he got the ring.
Right.
So I forgot how Jon Stewart got his ring. To me, I would push the fuck out of Jon Stewart though. You know,
why not?
I would. I mean, the way Black Panther took off. You know what I'm saying? I would have put, and it's to me that story is easy.
Screwed up one of them.
They did that, but it's easy. To me, it's easy to tell a green. You know what I'm saying? A green, especially with Jon Stewart. I could just see it being easy to tell. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Yeah, like these sisters said, Hal was the first human Green Lantern Corps. Yeah, he's the first human. So, yeah. But Guy Gardner is the asshole. So I think that's why they're pushing Guy Gardner. They want the comedic relief, the kind of the daredevilish, not daredevil, Deadpool, stupid humor. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why they they use a Nathan Fillion to do it. So,
but they tried that. But they tried that already. They tried Hal Jordan version of that with Ryan Reynolds.
I don't think people was ready. And this is we went through. Remember, I don't think even Hollywood took comic book movies serious. For you know what I'm saying, if you outside of Spider-Man and Batman, Superman, I don't think they took you serious. X-Men came out.
Batman serious with them Joel Schumacher movies.
No, you're right. But he was already Batman. Will always, you know what I'm saying. Batman is Batman. And that's what I mean. Yeah. Like
Tim Burton.
Yeah, Tim Burton did his thing. The Joel Schumacher only did one. I thought. Did he do two?
No, he
only did one. He did two.
He did
the Val Kilmer one, and then he did the Clooney.
The George Clooney one where he couldn't keep his neck still.
That motherfucker had the black card and shit.
Yeah. Like, what?
But no, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. These are all IPs that they wanted to see win. Blade came out. Blade did what it did, but I don't think they still didn't take it Because if you
Blade
watch
1
Blade,
is ridiculous.
it is. But if you don't know what Blade is, he ain't even if you watch that ain't even a comic book movie, right?
But I think I think it would have been better with a better villain than Deacon Frost.
Yeah, I think they should have just gave him. They should have just did Dracula from the jump.
Yeah,
They should have did Dracula from the jump and had him. I
they
mean,
screwed
I'm
up with
pretty
that third
sure.
one.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
And
I don't know what
who's
that
in it?
was.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
But no, Blade came, X-Men dropped.
mm-hmm.
It did all right. I think that first X-Men only did like 300 million or something like that. But that was considered
Yeah,
big back
but
then. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. You ain't have to worry about these $1 billion movies.
Remember when we got Spawn, right? And I'm a huge Spawn fan.
Yeah.
And when that came out, I remember I went to the movie to see it. And I remember it was playing on HBO. I recorded, I dubbed that motherfucker, and I would watch that shit damn near every day. That shit is a horrible movie.
You want to talk about somebody that could play a black character right now? Michael Jai White.
Michael Jai White? He can.
Still,
Oh nah.
he can still get busy.
He could. I would like to see him in some, you know what I'm saying, in some shit. I think he
Can
deserves.
you imagine him as T'Challa with those karate skills?
Yeah, but I could see him as Blade. I could see too. Marvel stole his face. He for it was a Blade run that he did. You know, let me see. Can I find that shit? He didn't know it. I think he said somebody pointed it out to him.
Mm-hmm.
It is right here. If you could show that for me. Like, that's Michael Jai White's face.
They did.
That's his face, like 1000%. And he, you know what I'm saying?
They did.
This was Blade versus Wolverine. This is what this comic is from.
Okay.
Dope comic. It was a dope little one shot or whatever. But yeah, stole my man's face. I was like, yeah, I could see. Look how and look how big. You know what I'm saying? You know that's my. Look, that's his face.
Yeah, that's him.
That's my good.
That's his face. That's him.
But no, so I could see Michael Jai White though. He could do damn near whatever he want to do.
Mm-hmm.
He can do whatever he want to do.
I agree. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about like Marvel and they shutting down production on a lot of stuff. AquaMan 2 is on the horizon.
Yep, a lot of bullshit going on over there.
I don't even know what to say about like half of the stuff that they got going on because they got rumors about Amber Heard and Jason Momoa. He coming to the sets dressed up as Johnny Depp.
That's some funny shit. I don't think he did. I think
if he did though, like
that would be some funny shit.
That's ultimate petty.
Yeah, that's some petty shit.
Ultimate petty.
I don't see him doing. I think he, because he dressed like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Depp don't dress like that. He dresses like, you know what I'm saying? If anything, he dressed like that. Johnny Depp don't dress like that.
Right. Now I could see him saying something about their chemistry because it's not there at all. Like they have zero.
She's not the best actor. You know what I'm saying? I don't wish for nobody to necessarily lose their job or gig. She knew what she did. That shit was wrong. That shit was foo-foo. But
yeah.
This just ain't her role. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the best role for her.
They don't have no chemistry at all. Like even in the first movie, I was like, we don't believe it.
And maybe they shouldn't have introduced her as the love interest right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they should have let them develop that chemistry over time.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the end anyway.
Yeah, but if you really want to be honest about it, I don't think Chadwick and Lupita had very much chemistry in Black Panther.
Yeah,
at times it was very forced.
I could see that. I think Lupita, if you watch her in some other stuff, she's awkward. I think she just started getting out of her shell and shit. Like if you watch her in was that Us? She seemed awkward in that, dealing
A
with
little bit.
dealing with M'Baku. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Winston Duke, yeah.
With Winston Duke. It was something else I saw her
and that
in.
was after they did a movie together.
Yeah, after they did a movie together. So I think I'm not putting it all on her, but she might be the one who can't get right in that department. You know what I'm saying? Can't get right in that department.
Well, I think what happened is they tried to make T'Challa goofy and like a love struck.
Yep.
I was like, that's not who he is.
Nah.
Bro, if anything, he's a total opposite.
Nah, he would have snatched her up quick.
He's
If
a
he wanted
sweet
to get her, if he wanted to get her, he would have got her. You know what I'm saying? I don't freeze. You froze.
He froze.
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to,
humanize him. That's what I said. They tried
humanize it. They could have made him player in a different way though. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's what it was. Like humanizing and making him play or whatever. Like T'Challa is an asshole.
Big facts.
And I think they was like, well, we already got Tony as the asshole. Yeah.
Because he even did it with Storm.
Right. Yeah. Nah, he did. He was like, bitch, I'm the king. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time to be worried about you.
What you think this is?
And I gotta protect Wakanda. Fuck, either you rocking with that or you not. You not? Well, fuck it. Going back to the motherfucking mutant ass motherfuckers then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bye,
Logan, come get her, man. Come get her. Come get your girl, dog.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
But I don't know with Aquaman too, man. Because is he gonna lose his hand in this one?
I don't know. That'd be dope. I think the way he lost it in the comics was trash because he is, kind of bulletproof and shit. But his shit got bit off by some piranhas, which I didn't understand that when that shit happened.
And what was it? Was it in the series? It was his son that he was saving, and he cut it off.
No, he didn't cut it off.
In the series, in the TV series.
Oh, in the TV series.
In the Justice League TV series. He cut it off. See, but that's the thing, boy. See, that's why. See, thinking about that made me mad about Flashpoint all over again. Because if they would have had that Aquaman Wonder Woman beef,
right? But see, that's I think they'd be scared to bring shit like that. Everybody somebody said it was money. Somebody said if they do a straight adaptation of that storyline, now they got to pay that writer.
Damn.
But they don't want to. That's the whole thing.
You about to make $1 billion. Pay him.
They don't want to. I say that I'm with you. Hey man, you gonna get these residuals. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit. Pay this motherfucker, man. You want the story, but now you want to have somebody come and you can I'm not against rewriting some shit so it fits.
But write it well.
But yeah, you know what I'm
saying. You can't take a concept and write it horribly. Nah. Like you took Wakanda Forever. You took the story of you kind of mixed up some different stories, like because you mixed in the Knight's run with when Namor attacks Wakanda.
Right, but he was endowed with the Phoenix Force when he did that. When he flooded,
he wasn't in it. He wasn't in it.
He wasn't even
this
in the
one.
right
This one, he was just regular old Namor.
When he had that Phoenix Force, he wasn't even in the right mind. The Phoenix had all the Phoenix 5 going crazy. You know
guess who didn't care?
Right.
What he did?
No,
okay. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna handle that.
No, I'm just saying as far as you know what I'm saying. Them showcasing Namor. Like Namor, would he do something like that? Yes. Would he do something like that because of the dumb shit that they did in Wakanda Forever? Right. Oh, y'all found the vibranium that we now you know what I'm saying? That's in the and it's fucking with us. Like, what the fuck that got to do with me, dog? Why you showing up here?
Nothing.
I didn't build the machine. What you think all black folks looking like, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He wouldn't have came to Wakanda either.
Nah, he wouldn't have came to Wakanda.
Nah. That's why I said it. Just I don't know.
And he wouldn't have hit. Like Namor would have went to the fucking White House or wherever the fuck, been floating over the top of that motherfucker, yelled out, "Hey,
In a
y'all
suit.
land right.
In a
Y'all
suit.
motherfuckers keep fucking with me
In a suit.
if y'all want to." That motherfucker would have, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you how I get down. That motherfucker would
I
have
got
sent something.
I got a question on that. So Wakanda is encased in this protection bubble, right?
Yep.
How he
And it's
got it?
landlocked. It's
How
not even on the water. It's
how he got in there?
went through the water, I guess, you know. I don't know. Motherfucker up the river, up the
But
well.
it's like
Look, the way that they portrayed Wakanda in Wakanda Forever was ass.
I was
They
like,
had this was the shit for them to be the most dominant, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we can't fuck with Wakanda. This nigga swam up. Just send some navies. If that's the case, send some Navy SEALs up the river. Boom, you in there. You know what I'm saying? Because all he did was swim underneath the water.
yeah, that's it. So
That's all he did.
Wakanda's that easy to get into?
That easy. Then he hit y'all like these sisters said, hit y'all with the water park balloons and shit, and that was and that was it.
Turned M'Baku into this shit. It's like,
I don't know, man. They was when you go and you look at the little Civil War fight at the end of Black Panther 1, you know, the rhinos and you know everybody fighting and shit. Where were they at? Where was you know what I'm saying? Like,
what a border tribe at? They sleep.
yeah, like what?
They sleep.
What is going on, man?
They sleeping. They sleeping, man. But I don't know, man. Amber Heard, I. That's why people be like, people saying that Aquaman 2, because Aquaman was the only $1 billion solo movie that they had,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman did $1 billion.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Wonder Woman did $1 billion too. Okay, so those are the only two that you got in they had top security.
Of the world, Craig.
Asgard was portrayed way better than Wakanda, and you got to see more Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
Because you remember an interview that Ryan Coogler did when he was talking about Wakanda Forever.
We're
It's
gonna
like,
see
oh,
way more
we're gonna
Wakanda
see
than
way
ever.
more. I said, no, we didn't.
I guess he meant that funeral scene. We got to saw a lot of
Oh,
people
okay,
on that same
got you.
street.
On the funeral. Okay, got you.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
guess
different
that's what
scene.
it is because we didn't get to see none of. We didn't see none of Wakanda.
Yeah, I saw that they had that little plaza.
That's it. We saw
That,
more Haiti than Wakanda. Shit.
oh, like, where they at? Where they at?
Crazy, man.
But I think there's gonna be a tough thing with the especially with Aquaman 2 not leading to anything. So now you throwing in the drama with Amber Heard, the reshoots,
That's the
James Gunn taking over, knowing that my man ain't gonna be back as Aquaman, even though I really didn't care for Jason Momoa as Aquaman anyway.
I
Aquaman
didn't mind him, but
Aquaman is a
yeah,
blonde haired, blue
blonde hair,
eyed
white. When I
man.
saw, I was like, "Well, he okay, all right, I'm with it. I'm
I
with
didn't
it."
know Aquaman was Samoan.
But I'm with you on that. This is not leading. I don't know why whoever these executives is making these decisions. Like, dog, your shit leads to nothing. Is that the way
It's dead in
the
the water.
fans are? Right, it's dead in the water. The way the fans receive these things and how you look at it, y'all are on the wrong page.
All right.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might not even be in the same fucking book the way, you know
I
what
don't
I'm
think they
saying?
sit in
Like,
the same theater. I don't think they're going to
like
see
what
like.
is who is going out and checking the posts of the streets when it comes to the, you know what I'm saying, to this shit? That's all I want to know.
Because if you
I
look
think,
at the trailer looked cool.
yeah, but
The trailer it looked
and
good.
this is what I mean by checking the posts of the streets. Because the trailer, a lot of these movies, you know what I'm saying, look cool or could, you know what I'm saying, were in hindsight is, you know what I'm saying, is better. But I don't think people understand streaming fucked y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Blue
Like
Beetle was supposed
stream,
to go to streaming.
right. But it fucked y'all in the sense of I can wait. I don't have to pay the $20. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like Imagine a family of 5 trying to go to the movies to watch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to spend
You know how
$100
much you
something
gotta
dollars.
pay? Yeah.
Yeah, like nah, I'll wait.
Going on a date to the movie used to be $5, but nah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
I'm gonna tell
I'll
you like this, bro. If I ain't get screenings for some of these movies, I'll
same here.
go.
Same here. I'll be refreshed as a screening, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they understand that. They think that it comes out on theaters. It does, what is it, 90 days now in movies, and they pull it quick. If it's not making no money, they pull it quick too. You know what I'm saying? So they
They
pull
pulled
it.
the flash so quick.
Yeah. Throw it on streaming for free. See,
Mm-hmm.
I think what they need to do is, since they want to
Go
keep
back to
streaming,
DVD releases.
or I mean, DVD releases, physical, and VOD on your streaming network, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't give nobody exclusive VOD.
Right.
I'm gonna have it on Disney Plus. It's gonna be 10. What's nah? Because I think that's another thing too. I think they charge too much to rent.
That's facts.
I think they charge too, like,
Well, I'm paying $5.99.
right. You know what I'm saying? I think you're charging me too much to rent this movie. Like, give it at a decent price. People will rent it multiple times now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People are
Mm-hmm.
renting multiple times if you giving me at a good price. Then maybe after month and a half of that,
Mm-hmm.
let it sit for a minute. Boom. Now you drop it for free on streaming. You see what
Right.
I'm saying?
But it used to be a formula because I think what happened was when they started doing a lot of streaming, that's when you saw a lot of these like when you could buy it, the movie was like $20 to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even getting a physical copy.
Right.
You want me to buy it digitally for $20.
And I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it. Like, if y'all go bankrupt or whatever the fuck, this ain't even, is this even my movie?
Right. Because there's
You
no
know what I'm saying?
guarantee that I'm gonna have this.
Right.
Like, yeah. Mulan was $39 a ring. That was crazy.
39. That's crazy.
You don't remember that?
No, I do. I'm just saying I didn't rent it. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm glad I didn't. That thing was
geez,
wild.
39. That's
No. Yeah, you see that? I still got physical copies of the first Marvel movies.
That's what money. I mean, money can be made on that physical market.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what people are still buying books. People are still like, buying like tangible things. But like streaming definitely killed a lot of people.
Yeah, and they think that they got us. Like, you don't have to supply these streaming networks. If you want to make money on physicals, guess what? Say, hey, we only doing physicals.
People are still buying comic books.
Right. We only doing, that's it. We only doing physicals. And you want to see it, you gotta go either, hit the red box or Blockbuster back in the day. Like, you gotta go and do these things. But this shit ain't gonna be on streaming for a minute.
Every
You're not
time
gonna get this for free for a minute.
I forgot what movie just went to streaming. It was in the movies for a minute. But like that's why people kept going back to the movies.
Top Gun did a couple months, 6 months or some shit like that. Top Gun was in the movies for a long time. Top Gun 2. I think it almost got close to 6 months.
Shoot, Oppenheimer and Barbie been in the movie theater for a minute. So it's movies you got like that, but every time I said this a while back, like blockbusters used to be phenomenons. Now they try to make every movie
everything
a blockbuster.
That's because they spend $200 million on it. Quit spending $200 million on these movies. Stop.
It wasn't good, but the creator, I mean, I don't want to say it wasn't good.
I still ain't seen it.
It was.
But I heard it was under $100 million that they spent.
Yeah. So it's been under beautiful movie. I would say that. It just wasn't. I saw the story already.
Okay.
It's like it's that's the thing. Like if the writing was better or like the story was better, it would have been a hit.
Right.
But it's just you see.
But I heard it was like a rehashed. It was a story. It was just repackaged for something else, though, right? Wasn't it?
Kind of in the same. It was
written for something else. It was like a sequel to something.
Yeah.
But then
basically. But it was movies you had already seen. Like it was like The Mandalorian. It was like like all those type of movies where there's a quest in this. You know, they
Right.
find this kid, and I'm like, oh my god, I love this kid. Now I can't take
Yeah,
him back.
man. Got to.
It's just like, come on, man. I've seen this already. Can we get
Wolf
something else?
and Cub, you know.
It's just
Um,
okay. The Jungle Book.
Jungle Book, True Grit. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
nah, I get it.
yeah, man. I get it. I get it. I get it. And that's why I think like I think that's why places like Netflix, even though like some of their movies is just terrible, but they're going up on their prices for no reason. Like Disney just went up on their price. Hulu
Yep.
just went up on their price. So at some point, you do realize people gonna stop paying for these streaming networks, right?
It's all gonna, man.
Because I can
who was
still
that
buy
company?
DVDs. Like,
Yeah, I know, right? I could still go buy
yeah,
DVDs.
I
Somebody
I
was
ain't gotta watch
saying
what you got.
that you go to, whatever your local or regional cable company is, it's kind of cheaper to go through because you can get Netflix, you can get Disney, you know what I'm saying? You can get all of them included in your
Mm-hmm.
uh cable package
Mm-hmm.
and all of this, you know what I'm saying? And still you might come out slightly cheaper.
Because let's say, and these are things that everybody's putting ads on their stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta pay Disney for ads.
But see, they late to the game with that. They late to the reason I say they late to the game is they should have been putting ads. The thing about terrestrial TV is the reason why it works and how they make money, regular ABC, NBC, CBS,
Mm-hmm.
ad space.
Mm-hmm.
During this, what kills too is they don't control time anymore. What I mean by is you had a time slot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Martin came on Fox 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
If you wasn't there to watch at 8 o'clock, wasn't no DVD or you know what I'm saying on demand, nah, you missed it, dog. So
Yeah.
they need to figure out a way to drive audiences to when Loki drops at 9.
It's not gonna be raising your prices.
Right. That ain't right. If you want people to come exclusive, making something exclusive is the way to go.
Right.
9 o'clock. If you didn't watch it at 9, you missed it.
Mm-hmm.
You missed it.
You
You
gotta
know what
wait.
I'm
You gotta
saying?
wait till the next day.
You gotta wait. At least try
Mm-hmm.
to do something. You got to start playing. You got to take control back as much as
HBO did that a lot.
uh-huh.
Like they'll show a movie, but they'll show it once, and you gotta wait for it to come
You
back
got to
on.
wait. Yeah, it's like watching
And then they started on demand.
right. And on demand was dope. On demand was
Mm-hmm.
dope. It allowed those who didn't have the DVRs, you know what I'm saying, to
Mm-hmm.
get a
Right.
little action. But at the
Right.
same time, like you said, they might didn't put some on there for a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't watch if you missed Heroes, you can watch it the next day.
Right.
You might have had to wait till, you know what I'm saying, the following Monday or whatever. So
Yeah, boy. If you miss Dragon Ball Z, boy, when the
oh yeah,
episodes drop, boy, you
if
gotta
you
wait.
missed, you
You gotta
gotta
wait
wait.
the next day.
You gotta wait.
What?
Hopefully you catch a rerun or something, you know what I'm
Or
saying? So
you caught it on Toonami like
on
later on that
Toonami
night,
later on,
but you
later
better
on
be
that night.
asleep at a certain time.
Yeah, they don't control time anymore, and that's their
Mm-hmm.
issue because um and to me that's Saturday morning cartoon. There's no Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even advertise because I don't know when motherfuckers is on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who who am I
Right,
advertising to?
right, right, right,
What time are they on?
right.
Is this a good time to even push an ad? You know what I'm saying? So that's money.
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi will pay fucking,
Mm-hmm.
$200,000-$300,000 a fucking block.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I just don't get. I'm like, where the smart people at? If I'm sitting here doing this shit and understand how this shit work, y'all don't understand how this shit work? Take the control back, man.
I think they do. It's just that it's so much money caught up and wrapped up into things right now that it just because like that's the reason why they're making these $200 million movies. Like you don't have to pay no. There is no reason in this world why Indiana Jones should have been $250 million.
Oh hell no. Nah. Indiana Jones shouldn't even been made in the first place, but
You did what? 250 for Harrison Ford, who was 73.
I would have been like, okay, how much did we spend on the first Indiana Jones? 8 million. All right, 12. Because what's changed? You know what I'm saying? The camera quality got better. I
Mm-hmm.
get that, right? I'll pay for that.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the stunts, You know what I'm saying? Like
Nothing has
watching,
changed.
you go watch Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Well, what happens is now everybody's shooting on cameras that um they're shooting everything's they're going back to camera. So everybody's shooting on film now. Film is expensive now.
It is. It is.
So they're trying to do all these like what was the last ones? I know that
They're doing the 8mm. Shot
Oppenheimer
on.
was
I
shot
mean,
with
33
eight.
millimeter.
Yeah,
33 millimeter.
33.
It was 33.
Okay. I know Oppenheimer was shot with film. I know that the last Mission Impossible movie was shot on film. So it's like now you paying for that. So
Yeah,
that's why that movie 250.
they shoot with that film for the aspect ratio. And I'm like, who? I don't get. I'm not a, how many cinephiles?
Everybody ain't going. It's
Right.
beautiful, but everybody ain't going
Everybody,
to
I don't.
IMAX, bro.
Right.
Everybody ain't going to IMAX. I'll tell you that right now. Because
It's
seats
like
uncomfortable. The seats in
it's,
IMAX get uncomfortable.
It's like shooting 3D movies, right?
Trash.
I didn't want, you know what I'm saying? I went to see, what did I go see 3D?
I accidentally saw Avatar in 3D.
Avatar, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Avatar in 3D. This shit. I mean, it was already a horrible movie, but now I paid the extra upcharge for the fucking
Eyes
3D.
hurting. You can't take
Yeah,
the
eyes
glasses
hurting.
off.
Yeah,
go.
fuck all that.
Yeah. No, Avatar was ridiculous. It was Pocahontas 3.
That's what it was.
In 3D. And I was just like, bro, this is crazy.
Exactly what it was.
That man a psycho.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really. So what price point would you put Aquaman 2 at? What do you think it's gonna hit?
I think
I'm
it might
sure it's over 250 for the budget.
Yeah, it might only do. Because I'm looking at just how comic book movies is. It's not getting over 400.
I have to agree with you.
It's not getting out. The Marvels, it's not getting, and Marvels might be good, not getting over 400. I don't think any comic book movies coming out in the past 500 years going forward. I mean 500 years, 5 years going forward, is gonna make it's gonna make anything over 500. I just don't see it. I don't see it because
unless they start starving fans again.
Right. And that's what I'm gonna say. Unless you starve the fan or give the fans a reason to jump back on board. You know what I'm saying?
How long ago was Endgame? Was that 19?
18. It's 18, right?
Let me see. Endgame was 19.
19.
Yeah. Endgame was 19. So we're hitting 2000. We're hitting 2023 right now. You haven't made anything close to that yet.
You're going on 5 years. Nothing. Yeah.
Because let's be honest. If not for Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man 2 is. I mean, Spider-Man No Way Home isn't even yours.
Right.
So
I don't count Spider-Man as. Yeah.
That was the last successful movie that you had. So in the last 5 years, you've only had one successful movie.
Right. That wasn't yours.
That wasn't yours. So don't you think you should stop for a minute and go back and be like, hold up. Tony Stark made this with a box of scraps.
Right.
Let me try to figure this thing out again, because what you're doing right now ain't working.
This is where they failed at. They didn't bring Fantastic Four nor X-Men online quick enough. That's where they failed at. Yeah, if Avengers Endgame, y'all should have said, okay, let's bring the world of Fantastic Four alive. Fantastic Four don't have to deal with the Avengers.
It's the first family.
Right. So I think
what was the first family.
Right, it is. I think what they're trying to say is everything don't have to connect. And this is what I mean. Avengers had its world, right? And it established the Marvel world, the MCU. But the X-Men and the Avengers don't have to cross paths.
They don't.
They don't.
And they
Now
didn't until they fought.
right.
That's what it was.
They don't necessarily have to cross paths.
Like it was some one-off stories, but that was
right.
it.
Fantastic Four, what the Fantastic Four does. It doesn't have to necessarily affect. I mean, the Avengers, things that happen in the Avengers can play into some Fantastic Four shit. You know what I'm saying? Shield and Hydra and shit like that. Tony Stark. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can talk about these things, but I don't need the Avengers for Fantastic Four. I don't need the Avengers for X-Men. X-Men got their own set of villains. They got their own lore. They got their own stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? They got their own government officials that don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got all, if anything, the X-Men's fucking mythos and lore is huge. You can play with this shit for years to come. You know what I'm saying?
And Fox tried it. They just failed every
They just
step.
failed. They
every
tried
step of
them.
the way. You can't properly do Secret Invasions. And the reason why you can't properly do Secret Invasions is because you got rid of Captain America.
Yeah. Got rid of Captain America.
You don't have Elektra established. You don't have Jessica Drew.
Spider-Woman, yeah. Spider-Woman was the main part of it. Main part.
Tony Stark isn't the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nope.
There's a lot of different things and the reason why Secret Invasions was just a love story between Nick Fury and his wife. That's all it was.
That shit was
horrible. And it was a reason to introduce the Super Skrull, which was dumb.
That shit was horrible. Bad.
They tried Galactus before in Fox and they made him a cloud.
Yeah. That's what they do when remember they did that with Green Lantern too. They made
yeah.
What's his name?
Shit. I know you're talking about.
They made him a cloud too. Like, okay, I see what y'all do, man. If he too big or too OP, turn him into a cloud.
Whatever. Let's do it, man. Let's do
it. Smallville did that with Darkseid.
I forgot about that. Because I hadn't watched Smallville in so long. I forgot about that.
Smallville did that shit with Darkseid. But
you have a way to make all these different things. You just got to put the right stuff and right people in the right places. And what happened was they just didn't. Like, there's no reason why you introducing MODOK and you made him into a joke. Like, why are you introducing?
Gets busy.
You introduced Kane the Conqueror. I don't think people realize who Kane the Conqueror is. You introduced Kane the Conqueror, and you had him lose the Ant-Man.
Some ants, yeah.
And not even Hank Pym. Scott Lang.
Scott Lang. Yep. Yeah, man.
You had the ability. You brought Reed Richards into what it is, WandaVerse or whatever that movie was.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. And you made him stupid because he never would have told her that, hey, listen, Black Bolt, if you open his mouth, it's over. So you should probably shut him up. Like, what?
You might want to take him out first because as soon as he do that, that's it.
As soon as he do that, it's a wrap for you.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. If they ever do like Black Bolt and World Breaker Hulk, I want to see that because that man literally told him, "I want to hear you scream."
Black Bolt is a dope character when done right. You know what I'm saying? When done right,
they just have never done him right.
I want to see what was it? Was it Clash of Kings? What was it called? When him and Vulcan fought. What was that? What was the name of that?
That might have been
that storyline.
I just know that whoever wrote him in World War Hope, War of Kings.
War of Kings, that's what it was. Yeah. War of Kings. That was cold.
Yeah, because the Hulk basically came back and was like, yeah, bro, this is about to be a wrap for you. Like,
oh nah, that was World War Hope. I remember, man.
That man had Tony scared. Tony.
That was a storyline that just sucked you in from the top. I remember the first when it started off and they sent that motherfucker to space.
And
You know what I'm saying?
And guess who said he wasn't gonna have no parts of Black Panther?
Black Panther was like,
He
nah,
said, "Yeah, I'm out of here, big dog.
that's on y'all. Illuminati sent him to space.
Whatever y'all
Tony
want."
was like, nah, he got to go. He too dangerous. We sent, you know what I'm saying? Sent him to space or whatever. But from that comic, and then you watched him in, you know what I'm saying, being a barbarian and doing all this shit. Silver Surfer shows up. He fights Silver Surfer. You know what I'm saying? He liberates the planet and shit like that. Like, that's just a dope ass storyline. You didn't even, for the most part, I didn't even see what was coming next.
Oh yeah, when they kill,
what? I ain't see what once, you know what I'm saying? Once they killed, what was her name?
Kira?
Kira,
Kira killed her. She was out of here. That man
he
said,
blamed that shit on Tony because the ship blew up. He blamed that shit on Tony.
Tony Stark. He said that man got to the moon and was like, "Oh, Black Bolt got to get it first."
Man,
like, that man said, because you don't want Black Bolt to do a whisper. Hulk said, "Scream,
scream." Yep.
He said, "Scream, dog."
Telling you,
then,
I did not see that. I just really didn't, because I was like, okay, this is dope. You know what I'm saying?
When he went to the mansion.
Yep. Because see, I was like, okay, he done did this, you know what I'm saying? Wolverine showed up. The way he handled Wolverine to me was just the dopest. He's like, you know what, little man, I can't kill you, but I'm gonna knock your ass the fuck out. And he just was like, I was like, shit.
yeah. You felt bad. You felt bad for a second. You were like,
turn his brain into motherfucking
you ain't got to do him like that, dog. That's just,
that was crazy.
Yeah. And all he wanted was Tony Stark. Hey man, this can end. This can end. All I want is Tony. Y'all give me Tony. We go ahead. We go end this right now.
Mr. Dr. Strange showed up, turned into what's the demon that he be calling?
Dormammu.
Start with a Z. With the spiked hands.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't remember his name right now, but he, you know what I'm saying? That was like, and Hulk
when he had a dark hole.
Shit off. Yeah, Hulk shook that shit off. Like, bitch, man.
All right. Okay. That was
I'm
cute.
here for Tony. Where Tony at, man?
That was cute. Y'all gonna keep hiding this man. I'm about to wreck everything. Okay. Y'all want to play? Okay. The world about to end. the world. Crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and take the world out.
Literally.
I'm gonna say the world out. That's what we're gonna do. We just gonna.
That's the shit. That's what Marvel is missing. They don't understand that y'all got some dope ass stories. If y'all use them, y'all got the material. Use that shit. Yeah.
But nah, you wanna. I think they did. I think they dive too much into comedy, man. I think that's what it is, and they don't understand the seriousness of even stories like Venom. They dive too much into the comedy and they miss the fact that you can actually tell a raw Venom story. Like Venom was never like a really big major story like everybody wanted to go read, but you threw in King of Black and all of a sudden, and guess who
Venom was dope early because of the crossover appeal. So he was showing up in Wolverine, he was showing Ghost Rider, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. But you're right. Once that King in Black came, you know what I'm saying? Well, the Lethal Protector storyline was dope too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what they're playing on. But I'm with you. I just hated that they had my man Eddie Brock like an old bust ass nigga. I didn't like that. I didn't like him being timid and shit. Like Eddie a asshole too. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me that. Eddie's fucking 6'6", fucking made of steel. You know what I'm saying? Like Eddie ain't no fucking. He do, you know what I'm saying? Like Eddie looked like he street fight for real. You know what I'm saying?
And guess who found out a way to beat Noel?
Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Guess who was T'Challa?
Yeah.
It's like, he's everywhere. It's just y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I think what is gonna happen is gonna really hit them. Like I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna have to go through like a real meltdown over at Marvel before they start changing up everything.
I say get Feige out of there.
That's fact.
Not because he's bad, but like sometimes that coach,
You need
you
new
got the
blood.
Super Bowl winning coach.
You need new blood.
Yeah, it's just time, and
Bill Belichick understand that. Hey, man, it's time for you to go, big
yeah,
dog.
it's time for him to go. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's what I think. New blood. Give me somebody new who
get Ryan Coogler up out of there. Nate
get
Moore, all of them.
get cool, get
Gotta
Coogler,
go.
Nate Moore, Victoria Alonso, get them
all
out of
there.
there. Get them all out of there, man. Get them gone. Get them gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no, I really think that they gotta actually do some decent like overhauls, man.
They got to.
It's because it's just getting to the point now where you just putting out movies. That's it. Like you just putting out movies because you got the names.
That's it. You know what they need to do? Animation. To cleanse the palate.
I would say so.
You know what I'm saying? Give me a year, 2 years. You know what I'm saying? A couple seasons, different.
Get with the people at Sony. Get with the people at Sony.
Yep.
How they doing on the Miles Morales series?
Mm-hmm. Give me some animation to because you keep the fans engaged, but this animation ain't got shit to do with the MCU. It's just Silver Surfer the cartoon, or you know what I'm saying, something like that, just to keep Marvel. You know what I'm saying, the Marvel logo in people's face, stuff like that, and then boom, X-Men. You know what I'm saying? That's what they need to do because they need this. They need a palate cleanser.
Yeah, you like it used to be a point where people were making these type of jokes about DC, and that's all you heard. Now you starting to hear people talking about Marvel in the same way. You like, oh,
yeah. No, DC still putting them out at a clip. You know what I'm saying? DC still putting out quality animation. The thing is,
not movies.
Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. Like people.
You talking about as far as they need to adapt? Yeah. Oh yeah. No,
no.
DC been dropped the bag when it comes to you not adapting Flashpoint, or you not adapting War, or you not adapting, you know what I'm saying, Justice League Apocalypse, or Batman, Superman, World's Great. You're like, what are you doing? Right. You know what I'm saying? You got the material too right here, just in animation for you. Don't have to go to the comics.
You don't.
You got this right here, animation.
You don't. Yeah.
People quit trying. We don't need origin stories. You gave us. I know where Batman come from. I know where Superman come from.
I done seen his mom and his daddy die plenty of times.
All of them. Shit, I'm part of the family, so you know what I'm saying. I was at the funeral.
I've been to the funeral.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
The only thing that with Marvel with their animation is it looks too
kiddie.
Yeah.
Too kiddie.
Yeah, like when they did what was it called? Earth's Mightiest Avengers or something like that.
Earth's Mightiest Hero. Yeah, they took but that was for what was that? I think that was Disney XD or something. It was for kids. Yeah, it was strictly for kids.
But the stories were from the comics.
Yeah.
And it was like, why can't you do that? I don't understand. You even brought in Marvel.
You want me to tell you why though? That was Ike Perlmutter, who owned Marvel at the time.
Okay.
And he was the owner of Toy Biz. Toy Biz bought Marvel back in 92, right around the bankruptcy time. You know what I'm saying? But he is, a lot of people give Ike Perlmutter bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he racist, yada yada. Nah, he understands. Marvel is his baby. You know what I'm saying? Like that was, I want this shit to work. You know what I'm saying? Now he made bad decision with the Inhuman situation because he was like, well, I'm not eating off X-Men as far as when it comes to movies, so we're gonna push the Inhumans.
Yeah, he should.
That was bad. That was stupid. You know what I'm saying? But
he kept that.
At the end of the day, he's a comic. He's Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see what was written in the books on the fucking. So that's why you got that. That's why you got.
You know what they got to do, man.
Cloak and Dagger and all that.
They gotta do. They gotta find some way to make the Loki's series do the incursions and just wipe everything clean.
I think, and that's what I think they're leading to. I think Loki has to be the, you know what I'm saying?
That's what happens. That's how they got rid of the Ultimate Universe. Yeah. They're like, okay, well, yeah, let's go ahead and get them up out of here.
Loki has to be the nuke that blows everything up.
You got to.
And because I don't know going forward, I don't know how we get to
Because
anything right now.
you can't introduce. So where you are right now, you can't introduce characters unless they kids.
Yeah.
So you can't introduce the Fantastic Four unless they kids. Can't introduce
Mm-hmm.
X-Men unless they kids. Like,
Yeah, because everything's already pre-established. So they got to do some time travel mumbo jumbo.
I don't want to see that. Just blow it up. Just say the
Yeah,
incursion.
yeah.
It shut everything down. I would say shut after these movies. After these movies you got coming out, shut production down for a year.
Shut it down.
If you doing like maybe like 1 or 2 movies, okay, but you
Mm-hmm.
gotta shut it down. Like you gotta start over. You gotta clean slate because what you have is no direction right now.
None.
And you
None.
have
I didn't like What If Neither. D Stills. I didn't like What If Neither.
well, that's because they want to do that's the whole thing with all this. You got Peggy Carter. Nobody
Yeah.
care about Peggy Carter. You turn
No.
T'Challa into Star Lord. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
got you. Whatever.
It was.
I
No, I didn't
I
like
will
it.
say they actually did justice to
Killmonger.
Ultron.
Oh, Ultron. Yeah. See, now
That was
that's
the
somebody
comic
you
book
bring back.
Ultron.
You
That
bring
was,
Ultron. Yeah. Oh man, that
because
was a waste of a
I
character.
don't think people understood how beastly Ultron
Nah.
is.
See, I would. Age of that. Nah, they don't even understand the storyline of Age of Ultron. But see, you can't do it because you don't have Wolverine. You know what I'm saying?
And you
So
also don't have Hank Pym because you
Hank
made him an
Pym.
old
Yeah.
man.
So
Because Scott Lang and Hank Pym are the same age. I think people need to understand that.
right. But
They the same
I think they
age.
said that they did it because they don't want Hank Pym to be looked at as a hero. I think, you know what I'm saying? Because of if you go back and research Hank Pym, he slapped fucking,
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So
I guess.
because even in the comics, they started downgrading him.
Yeah, I
After that
guess.
shit. After he went on his little drunken rage and slapped the shit out of him. You know?
If that's what we gonna do.
That's what they did, man.
If that's
That's
what
what
we
they
gonna
did.
do.
But yeah, that Age of Ultron storyline is dope. That's a dope. It's dealing with time travel. It's dealing, you know what I'm saying? It's dealing with what happened in the, you know what I'm saying? If you go back in the past, does it change the future thing? Like that's something that could be playing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
something that could be playing right now.
yeah. I don't know, man. But man, we're gonna get on up out of here. I definitely appreciate you coming through, man. We gotta do this again.
Oh yeah.
'Cause there's so much more to touch on,
I could talk for days. I could talk for days.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we need to dive into the Secret Wars comic next time. And just
Let's do it.
yeah, definitely get some of that going. But definitely appreciate you, bro. And yeah, we're gonna have to do this again because listen, if I ain't have to work tomorrow,
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow too.
we could have went home, man. But I appreciate everybody for coming through and stopping through, man. We'll
Yep.
catch you right here next time. Comic Corner with Rashad. Appreciate you, Blue. Yeah, go
Yep.
to Blue's House. Blue's
Yep.
House
Check
Live.
me out. Blues House.
And when does the show drop?
Wednesdays 8-ish. That's what me and Mika say. Well, no,
It
I'm
happens.
sorry. It's not Wednesdays no more. We changed it to Thursday. I'm sorry. Let me back that up. Thursdays 8-ish. Thursdays
Okay.
8 p.m.
Thursdays 8-ish.
Yeah.
I'll catch you right back here tomorrow on the Popcorn and Beer podcast. Mika G is gonna be hosting game night.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I'm doing a play on. What time y'all doing? What time y'all going on?
Nah.
We should be done with the play by then. I gotta play. I said I gotta check this shit out. This shit gonna be funny. I know this gonna be funny.
Yeah, man. She done rattled us up with these horror movies, man. I'm just
This
okay, I do horror. I don't do like demonic horror.
I see.
But
God,
like,
like, oh, Rashad don't watch this. He don't watch nothing,
man,
right?
yeah,
But I get it. I
I
get
don't
it.
do demonic horror. Like, I
Uh,
give me all the Jasons, all
yeah.
the screams, Sauls, whatever.
Yeah.
Give
Once
me
you
all
start
that.
getting into possession and stuff,
Yeah,
you're like, nah,
am nah. Don't worry about it.
I get it. I
Nah,
get it.
nah, man.
Nah, this
My
is Mika's
neighborhood be
bag.
quiet in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nah,
Yeah, man.
this Mika bag, man. She
Absolutely.
lived for this horror, boy. She lived
Absolutely,
for it.
man. That's definitely why I wanted to do it, bro. Because like she sits through us with a lot. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, man, hey, listen, this your month.
Yep. Yeah,
We
man.
have to suck it up. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate you. We're gonna have to do this again. Shoot, probably next week. I'm good with
Okay.
it. All right,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
All
Yep.
right. Be easy. Peace out,
Peace.
y'all.